Y'all like that Diablo?
I love a nice Diablo.
Well, you want to kill the devil?
I mean, we've done it twice. I'm kind of getting disillusioned at the idea of being able to kill the devil at this point.
Yeah, he seems to have a way of coming back.
I mean, what's in it for me though? If I kill the devil, like I don't want to just do it just to do it.
You can get his golden fiddle.
Oh.
Yeah. How about some gleaming bracers of the owl?
All right, I'm
Plus
into that
2.
more. Okay, I'm into that more than I'm into this fiddle thing that we're talking about.
Well, I mean, did I mention it's golden?
Gold, I want gold to pop out of everything I hit.
Hey, it has magic find on it.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's play this game.
All right.
Diablo 3 is coming out for Switch.
Yes.
It's pretty good.
I'm holding Joy-Cons right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? We have 3 setups here. That's Ben's that you're seeing there.
Hi.
Yes. And then Brad, you're on you're on the kickstand.
That's right. I'm doing it airplane style.
And then I'm just holding my Switch. You don't get to see my Switch. It's a secret.
Switch.
And we're gonna try and get together on a. This is We'll do local. It does have internet play.
Yeah. So you can do this.
Okay.
online,
Yeah. As soon as you switch to local, it showed you me.
Yeah, it's neat. It's pretty seamless. Like you just put the game in local mode, and I can.
Oh.
I can.
Nope. You load it in.
Nope. Well, we might still be able to join on.
Yeah, we probably can. I mean, it's meant to be like a seamless thing. Are you in an adventure mode? What's difficulty you?
Jeff, you're the highest level here. I wonder if. Would you have access to more stuff?
Well, adventure mode is unlocked out of the gate in this, which I think they did for all versions at some point. It used to be that you had to kind of had to finish the game to get that stuff, but.
So I guess I'll just join on Ben since he's already in.
Okay, yeah, you're on adventure mode. You're set to hard. That's probably because Brad, you created a seasonal character.
Greetings, Nephilim.
And then
You have defeated
we
many
didn't.
powerful-
So
Yeah, so
you're
I-
probably a little behind us as a result.
I think I'm just about level 7.
Okay.
All right, so I'll join Ben
Okay.
and see what happens.
Network settings, local communication. I don't see. Ben saw me, but I don't see Ben.
Should I try going back? Network settings. Local communication. I see Brad.
Yeah,
I joined your game.
He's joined the game.
I'm in your
Like
lobby. Nothing? I saw both of you.
That is not.
So maybe we should.
Yeah,
join.
he saw me for a
right.
second
All right,
there.
let's both
Join
join
Jeff.
Jeff.
Okay, let me. Okay, I'm gonna set to adventure mode. How about? How do you feel about Act 3?
I like Act 3. Okay.
I don't remember what Act 3 is.
Act 3 is when stuff's really starting to go down.
Okay.
Like Oh, actually, are you able to do Act 5?
I am.
Let's do that because
Sure.
that's the expansion act, which I didn't play much or any of.
Oh, okay.
So I really haven't even seen that stuff.
And then since you're lower level, you want to do hard, or should we bump it up to expert?
I think regular hard is fine.
Should I join you yet?
Regular hard is not fine. Okay, yeah. Yeah, go for it. Just hit join, and it should.
My level 7. Whoa.
There you are.
Wow.
Okay.
Whoa, you got the battle cruiser.
Yeah.
My
Yeah, they give you all this stuff when you first turn on the. Like basically, it's like. It's season 15. Like this is just in step with all the other versions of Diablo. It's not like, hey, this is starting at season 1 because it's Switch Diablo or something. It's all just kind of there. Okay, I'm gonna hit continue. We're Act 5. We're hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
So all those goodies you've got, like there's a Zelda character portrait. There's the pets, like that battle cruiser and stuff. Like
Yeah.
that's all
I
built
can pop in
into.
to show that off.
Like
real
that's
quick.
built into the base game that you're buying here, right?
Right.
Like the only thing I can think of that I'm not a huge fan of here is that I don't see a way to connect your greater BattleNet account to this thing.
Right.
Because I've got like a bunch of stuff from like various Blizzard collector's editions.
Oh, right.
And it would be really cool if that stuff came over.
Yeah.
Like I've got weird wings and pets and stuff from like the StarCraft 2.
Yeah, I had this Blizzard ring right out the gate.
Yeah. It gave you a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
It
you
gave
do-
you like the Mercy wings.
Yeah, you do get some cool stuff here.
Cosmetics, yeah, here we got some wings.
But I would maybe that'll come later. I mean, they update the hell out of their games, but I would love to be able to pull in some of that unique like PC stuff.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Or I mean,
But also, like, I don't know if that necessarily happened. I don't think the PS4 version or Xbox versions do that either.
okay, maybe they're just silent off, and that's kind of all you can expect.
Yeah, I don't think that they have that connection. But doesn't Overwatch have a BattleNet profile connection?
I think so.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe they'll do it eventually. Okay. Well, do you want to go out and do an adventuring bounty, or do you want to jump into a rift?
Kill stuff.
Okay. Oh, you just want to kill stuff?
Let's do a regular bounty first.
Okay.
Since I'm still a little bit low level.
All right. Let's go to. Let's see. Let's go to the battlefields of eternity.
Okay.
I mean, you can just, as soon as I teleport there, you can just go up to my little thing and then hit A, and it'll just take you there.
Your kind of banner thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm playing as the Necromancer class, which is also like an additional piece of content, right?
Well, it was in the expansion pack, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's been out on PC for several years, but
Yeah.
later than release. Hey, Diablo is still pretty good.
Yeah, I've found this to be like a totally fine version of the game.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it obviously like. The other thing though is I've played way more on PS4, so I played this for a while, and then I was like, wait a minute, I'm already like in my Paragon levels and doing stuff over there. Like, I don't need to level up from scratch, and I actually started playing the PS4 version again.
Yeah, that's fun too.
Which, you know, yeah, this is that in a lot of ways. You know,
Yeah.
it's the same type of controls. The right stick is for rolls.
Yeah, it very much seems like the other console versions from what I've seen.
Absolutely, yeah. This seems like a fine port.
I was talking to Mike Mahardy over at GameSpot, who's been playing a lot of this. He says he's put in like 60 hours already.
Wow.
Jeez.
But you can do 2 people each with a single Joy-Con.
Yeah, I think
That's a neat idea.
I think it'll do up to 4 on the same Switch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But oh, sure, using 4 Joy-Cons. But the bummer is if you're using a single Joy-Con, you have to use motion controls for the dodge. There's just not enough buttons.
Yeah.
I've gained 2 levels since we started this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at these corpses explode, dude.
All right, so we need to find the Realms Walker and enter the Realm of the Banished, and then kill 50 enemies there, and then kill a guy.
Kill these corpses.
I hear a lot of kill there.
Okay, it's to the southwest. I looked up the map. But I think the console versions of Diablo 3 have been really great.
Yeah,
Like, I think I actually prefer this control setup over the PC version now.
Well, the PC version doesn't have the dodge at all, right?
Right. Yeah.
So,
They add that in because, without a mouse, you're kind of maybe not as nimble just on the regular stuff.
this is the first time I've done multiplayer. Seems like performance holding up pretty well.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
maybe chunking up just a tad at the beginning there, but it seems fine.
You guys are running way ahead of me. All right.
I do think on the handheld, some of the text is painfully small.
Totally, yeah. I had the same issue with Starlink where it just felt like that the UI was optimized for being on a TV.
Yeah. There's a few spots where some of this text is just like I'm actually straining to read a little bit, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's manageable. Okay. Whoa. Is that the dude?
We gotta kill this thing.
That's the guy.
We have to hold down A near this thing until it blows
Oh,
up.
shit. I'm also hitting X.
I'm occasionally holding down B and spinning.
I hit Y once or twice.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hit
now it's dead.
ZL. Oh. Well, there's still stuff to kill here. If you want.
Roams the outskirts of Pandemonium.
I entered the rogue passage.
Giant with a
I didn't mean to. I just
All
kept
right,
hitting A.
I'm out.
somehow
I gotta get these
can
boots.
hide its body away.
I'm still here. I'm still killing stuff.
As a mere
Can I?
I entered the rogue's path.
How do I should probably do that too.
in a distant world, never to be seen again.
Sounded like the intro to an ICP album.
Got my 3rd level.
I just unlocked the dropkick ability.
Great, perfect. You're gonna want to use that. It's not very effective, but it looks fun.
It does look fun. I blew up the equivalent of a box and there was a monster in it. That's fucked up. I didn't
Yeah.
play a lot of Diablo 3. I played through like the first couple acts right when it came out with a friend or two who went on to power level way above me and not want to put up with my low level bullshit.
Yeah, understandable.
Do you remember if the Crusader was in the shipping game, or did they add that later?
They added the Crusader, I think, also.
Was
I think those are the 2 classes I ended up playing the most of.
Oh, was the Crusader the one in the expansion? And then the
then
Necromancer
was like a
just
separate thing they
its
sold,
own
yeah.
standalone.
Guys, there's a
That's
big worm
right.
up here.
Okay, we should probably.
It's the last worm.
Not enough essence.
I'm gonna push the right trigger over and over again. But yeah, I think they do a good job of making this game like easy to kind of pick up and understand. but also elective mode is totally the way to play.
Yeah, and I think that's turned on by default here. Right?
I had to turn
Pretty
it on.
sure.
What is elective mode?
By default, it kind of has you assign one skill from each category to each one of the buttons.
Yeah.
You can turn that off and just equip whatever fucking skills you want to whatever button, even if they're in the same category.
Oh.
So if you like 2 skills in one category but don't like any skills in one of the other ones, you can say, hey, forget those.
I don't know that I played the game since the quick equip was in, or at least maybe I just didn't play enough of the
Oh,
console.
like the up on the D-pad stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Like,
stuff's really handy.
On the one hand, yeah, that's awesome. On the other hand, I barely even pay attention to what I have equipped at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I just, every time I pick something up, it's like, are all the arrows green? Then sure.
Totally.
Like, I barely even look at my
Yeah.
character.
Did we finish that bounty?
Yes.
As everything was blowing up, was that it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then
Yeah,
let's
we're
head back. Wait, new event.
Oh wait,
Okay,
there's a new
wait.
event. What is it? Oh, it's timed. Slay
chest.
all
I
enemies
opened
before timer.
a chest.
Kill enemies. Timers.
Is that how we lift the curse?
Yeah.
That is not possible.
We get it? That's the
Yeah,
chest.
I think so. Yeah, we got it. I got an emerald.
Yeah, I've been away from this game since they added probably most of the stuff that's meaningful to it now, like all the seasonal characters and stuff like that.
I never got into the season stuff. Like it's so I guess your loot comes back in after the end of the season. Like
Yes.
if you get season exclusive loot, it doesn't just go away.
Yeah, and I believe I may be mistaken, I think the character reverts to a regular character.
That is what I have heard, but I have not played any seasonal stuff.
There's also, with the seasonal character, there's also the concept of a rebirth. Like rebirthing the character, which
Okay.
which sends, I think you're basically resetting and sending all the stuff you've already got to your non-seasonal version of the character
Oh, got it. Okay.
for later. So the main reason I started seasonal is just because it straight up says like, hey, there are rewards you can't get otherwise,
Right.
like armor and stuff.
Whoa, where'd you go?
I went back to town.
How?
Push right on the D-pad.
Bye.
Go back.
Oops.
I also have never dug into like transmogrification or any of the like gem socketing stuff they've added recently.
Oh, good. I'm glad my skeletons came.
Well, the gem stuff's been in there.
Or
all
well, yeah,
along.
that initial stuff was. I think they expanded it.
Yeah.
I mean, this game has gone through so many permutations.
You're right. Yeah, when you first boot this thing up, it gives you like a what's new screen that
Yeah.
lists a bunch of patches that the Switch version never had.
Yeah, I think
Because it's in line with the other versions and
Right.
kind of has the same screens and all that, which is, yeah, it works well. Okay,
do a rift.
let's do a rift. We can just do a Nephilim rift like a regular one without a key.
I don't know what any of this means.
This is all like end game stuff, which is kind of weird.
Hell yeah.
You can just pop into adventure mode and just start playing out of order. You kind of never have to play through the story if you never want to. Though I don't know, the progression I think is fine.
Whoa.
So yeah, the Nephilim Rifts will give you different tile sets on every floor, more or less. So
the
here,
tile level?
we got lucky. We got a good weird one. And basically, we need to kill enemies to fill that percentage bar. When it fills to 100%, a boss appears. We kill it, and then that is the end of the rift.
Okay.
I am doing no damage.
A bunch of loot pops out. It's a great time.
Yeah, I'm not doing shit here.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I'm doing a little bit. I mean,
Oh yeah, I mean I'm very slowly inching down one
stuck?
dude's health bar.
yeah, these are strong enemies.
Well, just hold down A. That's all you just got to hold down A.
I'm doing it. Liquid is doing it.
Those gems that pop out advance the percentage. Also, they pop out of the bad enemies.
Oh shit.
I must have a corpse.
I must have a corpse.
Okay, that's it's your personal business, man. I don't really want to hear about your corpse thing.
No, it's not business. It's more than that. I must have a corpse.
Oh, well,
My friend Danzig hooked me onto the idea of collecting certain things.
Being a collector.
Yeah, like body
Afraid not.
and mind are linked more than you could ever understand, man. That's what a necromancer truly knows.
Oh.
You separate the mind from the body, you control that body.
Okay. Well, I'll have a.
You can read this pamphlet for more.
Okay.
I know you're waiting for the bus.
No,
You don't wanna
that's
be
fine.
disturbed,
Yeah,
but-
I'll read this on the bus.
Speaking of the bus, anybody play this on public transit?
I wanted to until there was a mess of confusion around seasonal characters and stuff, but I almost played it on the train this morning.
So that's actually. Can you play a seasonal character offline?
No.
Well, I think
Maybe
Okay.
maybe you have to create it online?
yeah, you can't create one offline, I believe, but I don't know that I've ever been offline with this game. I would hope you could play it offline. But maybe not.
Yeah, it wasn't even letting me view seasonal stuff, like leaderboards or...
Right. Yeah. Obviously, it's not
Yeah.
going to show you that stuff. Where'd everybody go? Okay, you're.
I am to the north. Don't kill this frog.
Oh, you can't kill the frog.
Why?
Kill these cuddle bears instead.
What do the cuddle bears have to do?
I mean, they're trying to kill me.
Sounds like a you problem.
Crusader's good.
I feel like over time, all these characters became good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I played through the original game with a monk, which I had a ton of fun with.
Yeah, I played a lot of Monk on PC.
Monk is very fast.
I played Barbarian on PC, and so I figured I would go back to Barbarian here. But I actually,
No.
Crusader. I had a really good time with Crusader. All right, let's go to the next level.
The tile set's changed.
Yeah, the tile set's changed from floor to floor in a rift, so it's kind of a fun way to see a lot of different shit. And for beating rifts, you'll get keystones that'll let you get into the greater, like a harder version of the rift, basically. And then they got set dungeon. Like there's so much stuff in this game now,
Yeah.
and I haven't seen a set dungeon ever. Like I haven't played enough on any version to.
By set, you mean
Or
like,
lately.
like pre-designed?
Exactly. Well, no, like
Hand-built, or-
it is. I guess it's content that is built around a set of armor.
Oh, that
So
kind of set.
Yeah, so you get a set, and then you
that's
can go
cool.
to that set dungeon.
Oh, that's cool.
I guess I don't know exactly how it works.
Yeah, if I was reading the seasonal rewards right, there are armor sets locked up behind that, like as seasonal rewards.
Right.
Which is cool.
And then you can also create hardcore characters, which is permadeath, which isn't really my thing.
Yeah,
But
it's
it
too
seems
much.
like it would be like there was a trophy in the PS4 version for getting to level 7, getting to the level cap basically in hardcore mode, and I actually don't think that would be that hard to do.
I respect it. It's just kind of a little too much risk for me.
I feel like I don't really die. I mean, maybe it's because I'm not playing the higher levels of Torment and really pushing myself as far as I could, but.
Yeah, it's just a difficulty level thing, because like I started this new character on hard, and I definitely died a couple times on that first dungeon.
Okay.
On hard, but you get so much extra XP. Like, why wouldn't you play that way?
Yeah. I'm unlocking runes and stuff that I kind of want to.
Ooh, that was a bad way here.
See if this whirlwind rune I just got is gonna make my spin attack any better.
Oh, I keep getting confused or something.
That is not possible.
Oh, you feared, or like you keep running away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's very scary.
Oh yeah, this guy is labeled as a desecrator. That's not. I don't want to hang out with a desecrator.
I mean, I would like to hang out with a desecrator. I don't want to fight a desecrator.
Oh, so you're on the side of the desecrator.
I just feel like never a dull moment when you're hanging out with a desecrator.
I don't know. Is desecrating really all that exciting? You're just like, oh, check it out. I kind of fucked this shit up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I made your sign crooked.
Rather build than destroy. What is the regular character level cap?
70,
70. Okay. Because
I think, unless they changed it.
started this character right before this quick look, and I'm level 13 already.
I have gone from level 21 to 24 since we've been playing. And this is only on hard. Like if we were on master, you'd get even more XP, and like
That is not possible.
the different difficulty levels are pretty well incentivized. As far as like, on the higher levels of torment, suddenly like, now these higher level versions of these gems will start to drop and all that.
I got skeletal mages.
So like it's a mage, but he's also a skeleton.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang out over here for a sec and
Stinky smells from there.
and look at my whirlwind rune that I just got here.
Yeah, I've been passing up some skills just to keep killing.
Harsh tornadoes. Okay, yeah, let's turn on some tornadoes. Sure.
You blow harsh tornadoes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I upgraded my rig, so I'm just getting like way more vapor out of it, and I can blow the harshest tornadoes now.
I cannot do that.
Why can't I? There we go.
I'm not barely even sure what's happening, honestly. Like I turned on all the life bars and stuff just so I can see where the enemies are, because as things heat up, sometimes it's hard to even see like, okay, what's this still a living bad guy, and what's just a mess of spell effects and fire and everything else.
I'm afraid not.
I guess if I had to like criticize this game, it would be like, hey, it's a little, it can be a little mindless at times.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but that's
I'm okay with that.
At this point, Diablo.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it doesn't have to be though, because like you said, you just put it on a higher difficulty.
Yeah,
and then
totally.
You have to really
you do have to kind of put a little more into it.
use your
for
skills
sure.
intelligently to stay alive, and then you're getting more stuff. And you can switch back and forth whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, like every time you launch the game, you can pick a difficulty setting. So if you're like, oh, well, whatever, I'm watching a TV show, and I just want something else to do because my attention span's a nightmare, then you can do that.
It does kind of like abstract out the activity of playing the game to like the ultimate degree.
Yeah.
Like there's no story, there's no nothing. No
When you play in adventure mode, yeah, exactly.
No
you can the minute you pop into adventure mode, even it gives you all of the crafters and all of the sidekicks, even. And then when you go back into your story game, they're all still there.
Yep.
Or at least the sidekick is. I don't remember for sure if all the gem crafter and all that other stuff are still there. People gave this game a lot of shit when it first came out.
Yeah.
I remember enjoying it quite a bit at launch.
I did too, but like I only played through it the once.
Right,
Like,
yeah,
my
totally.
understanding was it was
like the end game content, the repeatable content was maybe just not there.
Yeah. Or I mean, I think it had the same problem Destiny had at launch of just like the highest level content, you couldn't get the gear to do it. It was just too much grinding to get the items you needed to beat it on the highest difficulty and stuff. Like it was the itemization, I think, was the biggest problem.
So BlizzCon's coming up. They've announced, some things around Diablo and said other things. What would be your kind of ideal dream Diablo? What's next for Diablo?
I mean,
Dream Diablo is I want Dream Diablo. I want like a good visual novel.
Dateable Diablo.
Yeah.
Romance options.
Romance is not an option when Diablo is involved.
No. I mean, the obvious answer is Diablo 4, but they said that's not going to happen.
Do you really think it's time?
I mean, it's been like 6 years.
Okay.
I mean, it'd be time for them to announce it, and I'm not saying like, hey, release it immediately.
I mean, another expansion would be cool.
So what would you want from a Diablo 4?
I don't even know.
That's a weird question. Yeah, it's because there are other games obviously that have like done Diablo stuff in the years between 2 and 3, and even after 3. But I feel like none of those, with the exception of Torchlight 1, none of those roped me in the same way that Diablo 2 and now Diablo 3 have. So I don't know. Like another one of these games. Like, what do you want to be? Like, I don't.
Yeah, like when you say what would I want out of Diablo 4, I feel like they could accomplish that with another expansion for this game.
Well, it's weird because also like I would much rather have a full follow-up to Diablo than another expansion. Like another expansion doesn't really interest me.
Well, what I mean is I don't know. I couldn't tell you what I would want them to do differently over this.
Sure.
Like, I'm sure there are some smart design decisions they could make to evolve this thing, but I don't know what those are.
But, you know, if maybe if it was just like, hey, here's another, like, I want significant new content, not necessarily just tile sets and stuff like that, but like, you know, a lot of new enemies, a lot of new areas.
Yeah,
like
I guess
the type of stuff like a full game's worth of content.
I guess
would provide.
that's what I meant. Is like I would want a full game's worth of expansion content, and I would be happy. Or I guess
if it was like, hey, here's one new act, like that's probably
no,
not.
that's not what I meant. Like, I guess what I mean is my conception of Diablo 4 looks very much like Diablo 3.
Yeah.
Until they tell me otherwise, I just don't know what a full sequel would have that this game doesn't already have.
How about a mobile Diablo game where you tap the screen to kill enemies, and then you hire other things to hit the enemies for you, so you don't have to tap anymore, and then you level everything up forever.
I mean, I guess the biggest thing, which they could easily, or not easily, but they could just as well add to this as a new game, is just like cross-platform progress.
Yeah,
Like
that would be nice if you could merge all that stuff together.
Like, now that we're moving into this cross-play world, like if they found a way, and like I would love for Destiny to have the same thing, if I could just play the same character across all versions.
Right.
Like that would be huge.
Yeah, like I said, I played, I don't know, a handful of hours of this and then had the realization of just like, man, I could just be playing this on PS4 where I already am level 70 and all this other stuff, but... Okay, we have filled the meter and now there's a boss.
I just got my flesh golem. I'm trying to figure out how to... Here you are. Oh, there he is. Look at that guy.
Yuck.
That's my friend. Time to throw all these corpses at it.
Gross.
What? I don't say you spinning around is gross.
Me spinning around is not gross.
You missed it. We killed the boss.
Yeah. You actually went down the stairs instead of...
Long ago, I would open rifts for the Nephilim to help them train for battle. They fought bravely, facing down enemies.
Boring.
Alright, I got...
Did I get a cool thing? What did I get?
I got some shoulders.
A race of great power, but we are
I got a ring.
I got something and already forgot what it was.
There you go. Now you're playing Diablo.
Yep. Is there a log? Of like the order?
No, it puts, no, of the order, no, but
Stuff up in?
it'll put asterisks next to your gear categories that you picked up new things in when you're on the inventory screen.
Gloves, I think, are what I just got.
Or you can push up on the D-pad and do that cycle through thing. If you keep hitting up, that cycles in the order that you unlock stuff.
I think it removes stuff you've already interacted with.
Yes, yeah, I think you're right. Okay, now we can pretty much head back. That's it. We're done.
I got all these cool new things.
I need to talk to this
I'm
guy.
gonna head back.
I am level 17. I made this character like less than an hour ago.
Yeah, so then the rift, after you turn in the rift closes, and then you can do it again forever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or until you're hit like, was it Paragon 1000?
Jeez. Wow.
Don't be shy.
Okay.
Yep, okay, yeah, Blood Shard vendor. Yeah, there's a bunch of different vendors and stuff. They added more currencies over time with the game to where, yeah, there's more ways for you to get weird loot out that way.
Yeah, like I still have no idea what arcane dust is for or reusable parts.
Yeah,
Like
there's a
those
lot of
bats.
crafting. I feel like I never was able to get anything useful out of the blacksmith. Like I spent a long time like crafting things and leveling up the blacksmith so he could craft better stuff, and I don't know that I ever crafted one useful item playing this game. But
Oh god, is that a necromancer ability?
What?
That thing?
Yeah, it's my flesh golem.
Wow. I gotta play more necromancer. That's cool.
cool.
That's kind of Diablo 3 for Switch, I think. I mean, I don't know of anything that's new about it over the other console versions, but it is.
It is that game.
It's 100% of that.
Yeah.
I feel like that alone is pretty cool in
Totally.
a portable form.
Right. Yeah. That's the yes. I guess that's the point where like it's maybe lost on me a little bit personally, but like the portable aspect of it is pretty cool.
Yeah.
This was the first Switch game I took to bed and played undocked in about a year or something.
Yeah.
So.
And honestly, the fact that it runs at 60 FPS in both modes, I feel like.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would not have expected that. But I wouldn't have wanted to play this game without that.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Yeah. No. This seems like a quality port of the game.
I'm glad they made it happen. And it's out tomorrow or tonight, whenever the eShop updates.
Oh, right. Yeah.
As you're seeing this, it will be up in a matter of hours.
Yeah, and you know, playing locally like this, you don't need to subscribe to the online service to do it. But you know, if you are, you can play online, and then I imagine that's when all the mail functions will work and stuff. Like you'd find packages for people, and it just kind of like automatically. It's this weird, like you can't deliberately send a package to someone. I don't think. So you just find a package meant for someone on your friends list, and then you go to the mailbox, and it goes away. And then sometimes you get things in the mail also on the by the same token. And yeah, it's Diablo.
There's no monsters.
Diablo's still pretty good, it turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do hope over time maybe they add some more connectivity with your other Battle.net stuff.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I feel like if they were going to do that, they would have done that by now. But I guess, you know, hey, yeah, you're right. BlizzCon is just about to start, and we don't really know what they're doing. So
Find out.
Maybe they'll have some meaningful announcements there.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I'm just kind of running after Ben. I don't know what he's doing. I'm just
I
like
don't
running
know what
after
I'm
him
doing either, man.
and fighting more big worms.
Just destroying everything in sight.
Yeah,
'Cause that's what
basically.
you do
I'm
in
holding
this
down
game.
A until everything blows up, and then looking for shiny shit.
Yep. The game.
The game.
Yep. That's Diablo 3 on Switch.
Cool.
Thanks, y'all.
Thanks.